Hi guys, today you join me down the unit where we're detailing this stunning BMW M3 CS. Now these are super limited, roughly 1,200 cars worldwide, and this is finished in black metallic with the gold 763M wheels, and it also has a few upgrades that the customer's done, including some paddle shifters inside, the LED steering wheel, and also the M Performance carbon fibre exhaust. Now the vehicle is in pretty good condition. It's new to the owner. We're just going to lift everything up. We're going to be doing some decontamination work to start, machine polishing, and then onto ceramic coatings. Alongside the detailing process we're completing on the car, in this video we're also going to show you some of our new version 3, new and improved formulas, design, bottles, heads, everything like that. So we've been working on these for roughly about 2 to 3 months now, and we've finally got the products together. So we've got bigger sizes in 5 litres, 1 litres, and also the original 500ml, and we're going to be using those all on this M3 CS today. So we're down at the unit again with Bill, and the car's now inside on the ramp, and we're just kind of inspecting things now. We're going to do a quick walk around, but as an introduction, Bill's been a customer of ours since 2018. He's had various cars before that we've worked on, your Yaris GR we've done, and the M3 before. Why did you change to CS?
Yes, I got delivery mileage competition pack M3, same colour, very similar to this one that you worked on for me. That was a delivery mileage car.
Yes.
And you did a great transformation on that, and we did front end PPF.
Yep.
Because I was using the car for some road trips going over to Europe and what have you, and it just really helped the black paint work.
Definitely.
And then maintain it as it was.
Because that did various trips to the ring and all sorts as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it was a great, especially when you had it, it was a great example to, while it was brand new, get everything protected with the PPF too.
And the PPF on the stone chips, when it picked stones up, it was a glass of warm water over it, and they disappeared. It kind of
really
did what
nice
it says
and
on the
fresh.
tin, which was really
100%.
good experience with that.
So with CS miles on this one?
So yeah, I picked this one up. I left the last one off at just about 7,500, and I bought this one with about 7,500 on it.
Brilliant.
So this one, owning it from a different point, a very different car.
Yes.
It was the car I was sort of always really after.
Yep.
And so my last one I'd made look like this, and to get the real deal, it was the thing I had to do.
I guess that was the nice thing before, because we will reference that this has got the all CSs come with, is it Orbit Grey they call them, 763s, which are the wheels that are down here in the corner. We've just ceramic coated those. But Bill had the Frozen Gold 763s off the last car, so it's got quite a nice balance of winter, summer wheels, or whenever fancies a change as well. We'll just do a quick walk around now of the car itself. So I was speaking to you earlier, general condition of the car is pretty damn good. They've maintained it pretty nicely over the last 7,000 to 8,000 miles. We did notice there's a few holograms on the car, so that's from improper polishing. Potentially dealership have just run over it very quickly, which means that the paintwork's looking a bit kind of smeary and fuzzy, so we need to refine that down to get a perfect reflection. There's a few deeper scratches here and there. We noticed, we were talking earlier about the difference between the side that we haven't done here and the side that we have done. We've got a nice clear reflection now, which is what we're kind of aiming to achieve across the whole car. Now, alongside the polishing, we're obviously speaking about a few bits of PPF that you wanted us to do. So for the camera reference, we do a lot of these M3s come with a small piece of PPF that runs roughly to about here, isn't it? And you can actually see where some of the stone chips have started. So we are teaming up with RS Automotive, and we're going to get a few touch-ups done on the whole car really. So a few on the sides, a few on the front end, and then we're going to lay some PPF on just a small section here. We're going to do some on the gloss blacks as well, because I think you found on like the last one, gloss blacks do just get scratched quite quickly. Coming to the front end of the car, we are very much in between kind of polishing stages at the moment. So we have done the first stage over the whole of the bonnet. Obviously you can expect there's a lot of dust everywhere at the moment. But the front end is kind of looking quite a bit clearer as well. We had quite a big outline where we were looking at doing that plate.
Yeah.
But for camera reference, we were looking at a short plate on this, but unfortunately, classic kind of dealers have screwed in on the front. So we're going to do like a long plate on that. And
the idea was
like
not
carbon inlay
to keep as much paint original as possible.
Yep.
The car we think is entirely original paint, but it's got a bit of road rash on it. So just to pick out some of those bits.
That was the thing, wasn't it? Because you've had this for over a year now.
Yeah.
And I remember when you first got it, you actually came to the house and we looked over the car, and it's like full OEM paintwork, which, especially being a CS and 100 models did we say now in the UK, roughly? We want to kind of keep everything original. So yes, we could go down the route of absolute perfection, take it off for a respray on the front end and PPF and all these kind of things. But for the specific car and the example that it is, with a few bits of road rash, we're just making the best of what the standard is already. Yeah. And then we can always look at those routes in the future, should more chips build up.
Yeah, so the CS was a model, as Alex had said, that they brought about just under 100 into the UK. There's 20 odd in the black sapphire. There's a various few other limited colours on it, and I had the black compact before, so I was really keen, because I've recreated this car with a lot of the parts on it on my last one. I was very keen to then at that point, when the values started to come down a bit on these, is actually switching to the real deal. So I searched around quite a bit. I found this car. It had probably more mileage than originally I would have wanted on it. I think it's been sort of quite well used. It hasn't necessarily been a garage queen. It's been out and about a fair bit. But for me, it was at the right point in the market to jump into something like this. I've used it a fair bit already. I'll hope to go on some longer sort of distance drives with it. But ultimately, at the same time, it's one that I want to keep original as far as possible. Everything I've changed on it so far is OEM, so carbon grills are OEM, which aren't standard, the mirror caps, quite a bit of carbon and changed up stuff on the interior, but all of it's from BMW M Performance range, so it's keeping it all OEM, true to the original vehicle, no modifications to the engine, it's powerful enough already. I've got the M Performance exhaust on it, so it sounds pretty raspy. It's got a good noise to it, and overall it's for the money. I think incredibly good value vehicle, very low production, so it has that appeal to it. A lot of fun, and yeah, kind of very content with it.
So after 3 days, the M3 CS is all complete. We've completed various machine polishing, ceramic coatings, interior protection treatments. We've even removed the wheels and ceramic coated those, and also worked on the interior side of things where we've done a deep clean and then protection on the leathers and fabrics. Now, the customer also wanted us to do a few extra bits, as you've seen in the video, like the stone chip touch-ups on the front and removing the PPF off the OEM PPF off the rear quarters and then applying a new piece onto there. So the whole idea of a ceramic coating is to protect and preserve the vehicle's paintwork condition, so that in 3 to 4 years' time, the vehicle's still got that super glossy wet finish. It also makes the washing process a lot easier as the water beads and rolls off the surface. So as a project, the whole car's now complete. We're really chuffed with the results. And if you've got a car that you're looking to do something similar to, drop us a call. It's 01702 219 694.